Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in the playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance. In the previous episode I was waffling a lot about whether the mods, the no HUD mods work correctly, which it is not really doing, because if you look at the top of the screen, if I enable the HUD, you still see some icons where the compass used to be. I'm actually emailing with the original mod author now, who probably will be able to update the mod to the current latest game version 196. But besides that, I was also waffling, just like I'm doing now, by the way, about the map in the game, whether that also was like a bit bugged since the latest game update, because I was actually wondering whether I thought that like these kinds of objective indicators, I thought I also had them removed previously when I played the game for like half a year ago, which was like an older game version. So I was like, is that also something that reverted back after the latest game update and stuff? Apparently not, because I just checked the previous YouTube upload, which was already quite old, I think like half a year old or something. And there you also saw these kinds of objective indicators and with descriptions and stuff. So that was just me, not remembering it correctly. Anyways, now let's stop the waffling and get back into the game. We are over here in Ledechko, near the miller. And we found work for two friends of Henry who are currently over here, I think, in these lodgings in the monastery. So let's get there. So we just need to follow the river, or we can actually go a bit over here to the west gate of the village, then just go straight west, cross the river, take a little detour through the forest, and then we end up in the village, the neighboring the monastery. So let's do that now. Where the hell is Pebbles? Pebbles, where are you? There you are. Here we go. So we want to be going that direction. Probably best we go through town over here. I must say it's a pretty cool game. It looks pretty amazing, but yeah, now there are quite some people, but it looks pretty desolate. Like there's not a lot of activity going on in the villages. Of course, that can be accurate if it like low population settlements, but most of them they're really like totally empty. Or not that many people going about. But whatever. And also, I must say, the frame rate for a 280 Ti card doesn't seem to be all that amazing. Holy shit, check it out. Probably I already saw this earlier in the game, but forgot about it. Holy shit. Holy shit. Poor dude. Anything else here? I doubt it, but you never know. This is really what I like of this game. It really gives you the idea you are in a real world. Like in a forest, just messing about. That's what this game does incredibly well. Giving you the feeling that you are in a believable, realistic, rural settlement. Alright, but anyways, we want to... Let's just go here. We want to cross the river. Should be a river crossing, so I'm not really sure. I'm now going in the right direction. Seem to be going into some kind of a forest, which really looks very nice, by the way, with these new types of trees. Like, yeah, I'm not sure how you call them in English, but like those trees not really with leaves, but more with like needles as leaves. Wait, 1 second, I'm gonna make that a learning moment. One moment. Melt. Boom. English. Conifers. Or pine trees. Yeah, I think it are pine trees. That's what I meant. Looks really nice. If you look at this is really what this game does amazing. Like on your horse through a little pine foresty area, and it looks really realistic. There are not many games that do a better job than this game in this respect, in my view. Not even modern AAA games like The Last of Us, which also boasts like outdoor greenish environments, but way less sharp and realistic in my book. It's of course partly due to the limitations in the hardware, PlayStation 4 console, but nevertheless, of course, a way newer game. It's a testament to what Warhorse did with this game. Right, where the hell is that river? There's a river. Right, I don't really see a settlement, so probably... Yeah, I did need to just go through that forest, probably. But let's quickly check out what is over there. What is over... Here. Is there anything here? Let's quickly check that out. Just a bit curious. Come on, Henry, you can do this. Ah, there's like a grave. Check it out. You see, I knew there would be something here. Can we do anything here? Nope. And again, the landscape, yeah, it's just really believable. Would have hoped, would have done something here or find something here, but yeah, unless I'm overlooking something, I'm mashing the interact button over here, but nothing is happening. Oh. Oh yeah, I have like this weird, you have to take like a debuff 1 or 2 at the start of the game, and I took one that Henry cannot really stand hates. very well. So even dropping from a tiny height like that really hurts him. Ah, he's still at 100%, so that's good. Health, but still. He's very sensitive or fragile as regards to hate damage. Anyways, let's get back to where we were. Through the pine forest. Don't really see where that path was. Where the hell was the pine forest path? It went up. I think it's over here. Yes. This is the path we're looking for. I do remember this, I think. Ends up at the other side, I hope. Yes, if I take this one, but there's also something over there, by the way. Probably some woodcutters. Here again, with the sun shining through, this just looks pretty amazing. This looks better than The Witcher 3, better than The Last of Us, better than a lot of games on the believable graphic side of things. Alright, there is the river, and hopefully there are the settlements for the monastery. Although this looks to be some kind of a singular, lonely establishment. But whatever. Also a miller, I think. Yes. Let's check it out. Millers often have something. I think you can use them for yeah, fences.
God be with you.
I don't need
Good
work
luck to
for
you.
now. We'll do that later on. Oh, god damn it. And wrong button. So annoying. Alright, where the hell is the monastery? By the way, this is, I also did like this slightly desaturation modification. This is what the game looks like original, which in my book is way oversaturated. It almost looked like comic book green. So I did it like so, which in my view looks way more realistic. But let's see what this is all about. Nothing. I thought it would maybe be something, but it's not. Where the holy hell is that monastery? Again, went totally in the wrong direction, I'm afraid. be here somewhere. I mean, that settlement started at the edge of the river, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get the map. It's I need to go through the forest. Alright. And I wonder where those two dudes are actually. Side quests, nope. Quest log. This one. They are indeed in the monastery near, yeah, what I would say is the tavern over here in the middle. That's where they are. And I think that Henry now is somewhere near this bend in the river. So we need to... I think the bend in the river is over there to the left. I hear someone. Should watch out, because I don't want to get into a fight now. Holy shit, there are guys actually fighting. Poor buggers. But I really cannot get involved. I don't have any health potion. I haven't played in a long time, so I don't even really remember the combat mechanics. Here we are, in the monastery. Let's get to the lodgings. And let's take this route. I forgot how the horse mechanics works in this game. I would like to just leave the horse and go on foot, but not if I just then totally lose my horse. I do need it. I wonder whether it will return by itself to stables or something. No idea. I hear a lot of people talking, but I hardly see any. Let's just go to the lodgings over there on the other side of the river. Here we go. Pretty well done, the sound design of these hooves. Really feel like metal hooves on wood. More harsher sound, sharper sounds than in other games. Alright, I think these are the dudes we're looking for.
God save you, Henry.
The miller and Ledechko would be happy to meet you.
You really found work for us?
Of course. I couldn't bear to look at those sour faces of yours a moment longer.
Thanks, Henry. Only...
What?
the reward we talked about, well, we haven't got 2 groschen to rub together.
Nah, that doesn't matter. You'll pay me when you have it.
That we will. Stop by and visit us in a week. We'll pay you back as soon as we get our first wage.
Alright. And what about training stealth?
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
Beginner, slightly advanced, master. I have no idea what kind of level Henry currently is, but let's do the beginner.
I'd like to practice the basics.
Alright, but it'll cost you.
60, holy shit.
Maybe another time.
Good luck then.
Let's first see how good Henry is with stealth. Player. Skills. Stealth over here. 2. Takedown, daring, debonair. After committing a crime, you get a +1 bonus on strength and vitality until you're caught or leave the scene of the crime. Rainman, crouching chameleon, stealth kill. Ordinary muck. Holy shit, that are a lot of items. But most of them require level 3 of stealth. And I am level 2, it seems. So I'm really in the beginning stages. Regarding money, I have 108. Yeah, let's just buy some training.
Hey, Henry!
But what I don't understand...
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
...is why these two are grayed out and this one is not. Really weird.
I want to achieve mastery.
You can't become a master overnight. You have to know almost everything before trying to achieve mastery.
Right, let's do beginner.
I'd like to practice the basics.
Alright, but it'll cost you.
Let's pay.
Now, pay close attention. Good luck then.
New perk point available. Nice. So we have a perk point. Where do I see those perk points? Are those stars the perk points? Probably. Can I now... Yeah, I can take one, I guess. I'm stealth level 3. Move silently in the rain. The noise of your footsteps is reduced. Could be handy. When crouching without movements, you get a 30% stealth bonus. Yes, that one is super handy. I will leave the perk points for now. Maybe over here a perk point. Lockpicking level 3. Your lockpicks will be more durable and last twice as long. After successfully picking a lock, you have a 20% chance of any broken lockpicks returning to your inventory. Let's first do the lasting lockpicks. And let's learn this one. Alright, very nice. So I have quite some perk points that I can use left and right. Heavy duty pony. Your horse can carry more but is slower. Can't be combined with the racehorse. Your horse is faster but carries less weight. Alright, would be nice to know how much more it is. Do I want a racehorse or a workhorse? I'm going with the heavy duty pony. Very nice. Herbalism. Flower power. No, I need more levels. And I don't have any points anyways. Right. I have hunting. Antlers enables you to get antlers, enables you to remove tusk. Why not? So I'm not really going to stake the tar hunt that much. So can't I use that skill point on another category of skills? I don't think so. So then I will just take it, or no, I will just save the point for later on. If I don't need it, why should I spend the point now? If I don't like the current extras that it will give me, like getting antlers, I'm not really sure what for I would need antlers right now. And then let's see here. This is, what the hell is this? Combats. I also have skill points here, but no extra currently. Buffs, reputation. In Skalitz it's pretty good. In Rovna it's pretty bad. Statistics. We'll look at that later on. Stats. Main level. So I do have more skill points over here as well. Can't I do anything with that? These are my two debuffs. Brittle bones. I have easy damage from falling from little heights, and I have like nightmares, which have effect on all my stats after getting up from sleep shortly. First aid. Use bandages. Alright, what's this? You last 50% longer without food. No. Manly other. When dirty, you'll have 50% more charisma when talking to women. However, people will smell you a mile off, reducing stealth. Nope. Your stamina will regenerate faster at night. Nope. These are all really like trade-off skills. I don't really see why you would want these. You grow up impoverished, so comfort of bed is inverted. The worse the bed, the better you sleep. No. Increase the time you can do without sleep. Penalties on stats following release from jail are 20% lower. In towns and villages and their immediate vicinity, you'll have a +1 bonus on strength, agility, vitality and speech. First aid 2. Bandages are 25% more effective. You can also apply your healing skills skill in dialogues. Ah, that one looks pretty good. Savage. In the wealth you have a +1 bonus on strength, agility, vitality and speech. Alright, so you either become a burger or a savage. And you favored brute strength. Yeah, these are all more skills, but they are actually for a higher overall level. I think I'm only level 6, what I remember. Yes, 6. But I am going to go with the first aid too. That one looks perfect. And yeah, for the rest I don't really see any super handy perks. Yeah, maybe that's burger versus savage, but also there's actually no drawback from this. It's only like you have to choose whether you want the buff only in cities or in the wilds. And strength and agility, vitality and speech. Speech you need more in towns, of course. But strength and agility you could also really need in the wild. In towns and villages you'll have a bonus. In the wilds. Alright, I'm going with the towns and villages. Thank you very much. And for the rest, I really, this is all higher overall level, so cannot enable those. And for the rest, what else? That +1. That's probably because I am now in a town and I have that burger upgrade. Visibility 42, 43. States, stamina, energy, nourishment. Alright, this all looks pretty good. How, by the way, did that stealth go? I now have 1 stealth points. I'm at level 3. I think I was at 2, so that dude gave me with his training 1 point. Alright, this one is not interesting. Yeah, the Rain Man. Move silently in the rain. No, I will just wait for to unlock some more overall levels to use that skill point on a more interesting one. Unless there is not really any interesting one. Let's quickly see. Your attacks from behind will be stronger. That's a nice one. Dogs in people's yards or by their houses won't bark at you or attack you unless you step on them, attack them or make them feel threatened. That one is a handy one. Slim fit lowers the noise of armor and other equipment by 20%. Ordinary muck, when you're wanted, people will be less likely to recognize your face and will soon stop looking for you. Allows you to kill from stealth. You have to have in your inventory a dagger which cannot be equipped, however. Crouching chameleon. When crouching without movement, you get a 30% bonus. I really would like that one, actually. You move almost silently in the rain. The noise of your footsteps is reduced by 70%. I'm not really sure whether you also will then disable the noise in-game from hearing your footstep. Because if that is the case, I don't really like it. Because I find it like very immersive, like hearing your player character actually hear his feet move along the ground. So I'm not sure whether it's only like a stud, that like the detection of the footsteps is reduced, or whether or actually also the in-game volume of the footstep is reduced, because if the latter is the case, I don't really like it that much. And of course I probably won't know until I try, but yeah, I'm not really sure how to go about that one. And also whether the noise of the footsteps is only reduced in the rain. Yeah, I think so, otherwise it would not be called the Rain Man. Yeah, I'm not really sure about this one. Daring debonair. After committing a crime, you get a +1 bonus on strength and vitality on yell until you're caught or leave the scene. Yeah, they are also all not really that interesting, to be honest. Except this one, 30% bonus when crouched. That's handy. Anyways, let's see what the horse has. Speed, capacity, courage, stamina. Alright, it also says other horse. Not really sure what that's all about. But I am sure that those are nice flowers, although a bit flat. It really does look nice. And can we sit on the bench? Yes, very nice. I always like that for immersion. We can sit on the bench in the village near the monastery. Really nice. Let's say hello to the chickens. Hello, chickens. I hear some kind of sound effect. Maybe I'm not supposed to be in here. Not really sure. What was that effect? Is that like a buff? No, I don't have any buffs or debuffs. At least, not that I see. Alright, what to do? What to do? Let's see what's going on in here. Let's sit over here. They are playing a game. The sound of the fire, the kettle, a bit further is a bit too loud, if you ask me. But whatever. And everybody is just chilling about over here. Let's see what we will be doing in the next episode, because I'm already hitting the time limit, almost 40-minute marker. We will be going to the quest log. Alright, we can go with the main quests, but let's see if there's also some kind of a fun side quest. These are of course for sure the main ones. Courtship. Miracles while you wait. On my travels I've met all sorts of peculiar folk, but none to compare with the Sesso charlatan. Magic of all colors and shades, relics, elixirs and talismans. All these miraculous things you can get from him at a price. Naturally, like all traders, he has to stock up now and again, and that, it seems, is where I come in. Acquire layman Procopius tooth. Alright. Well, apparently over there. Get a branch from the topping out. Alright, that's over there. The B, and then get the cat's paw talisman over there. I met Johanka at the monastery and it looks like she's having trouble. Current objective, help with healing the sick in the monastery. Get sufficient game meat and bring it to Johanka. Find out how to get better conditions for the sick. And what do we have here? Urban would like to touch the remains of Saint Procopius, but in local monastery monks do not allow him to do so. Get a piece of the remains of Saint Procopius for Urban. Alright, that looked like 3 pretty funny side quests, so let's do that in the next episode. Then we have the Ratai tourney. It's like some DLC tournament that was added. There will be a tournament in Ratai tomorrow. You can enroll by going to see the Herald in the morning. Thick as Thieves. That's in Talmberg. Wojciech is another miller making unlawful money on the side. He might have some work for me. Steal at least 5 Waffen rocks from the Talmberg armory. Get the keys to the Talmberg armory. Alright. I actually forgot, where the hell is Talmberg compared to the rest? Where is the monastery? I think that is the monastery. No, that's not the monastery. Where the hell is, where are we now? This is Ratai. And this is Ledechko. Then this is the monastery. And then Talmberg. Yeah, that's pretty far away actually. Alright, that one is for later. Green-eyed monster. A farmhand with a grievance wants to get revenge and he wants my help to do it. Where the hell is this? In the monastery. Steal the farmer's amulet from the herbalist. Also sounds pretty fun. Holy shit, there are a lot of activities. Andrew the innkeeper buys game. Hunting isn't exactly legal, but that's why there's plenty of coin in it. Find out what kind of meat Andrew wants. Alright, Beggar's Feast. Alex, leader of the Skalitz refugees, asked me to hunt down some game for them. That's poaching, but a man should help his neighbor. Bring Alex boar meat. Bring Alex some lepothias. I think that are like mushrooms. So Alex wants boar meats, but I think over here, boar meat, get sufficient game meat and bring it to Johanka. Everybody wants meat, so to say. Anyways, I'm pretty, yeah, I have an overview of the 11 active quests that we do, that we have. It's pretty, it sounds pretty fun. Let's just go with these 3 side quests. They are all in the monastery, so it's not like we have to do like cross the whole map to just start them. We can just immediately in the next episode try to complete them. Looking forward to that, guys. Hope you still enjoyed it somewhat. Again, not that much progress, but just messing about in the world is fun in itself for me. Hope you also enjoyed it somewhat. I hope to see you in the next episode. And for the meantime, do not forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.
There. Satisfied?